Just as I thought. Totally empty. Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Live Season 2, Episode 59? Maybe 59. Could be, I've just proven the fact. Yeah, 59. That my skull is empty. Look, if you ever want to know what's on my mind, nothing. I'm just down here. This is happily chunking through, well, bows at the moment, and going through lots and lots of books, because I basically came and took all of the items that we were waiting to disenchant over in the Alexandria and stuck them back into the system, which means that we now have no bows left in the system. They've all been taken out, and we've got quite a few fishing rods though, so eventually they'll go as well. But what we have got coming through is loads of books. 71 on Breaking 3, 72 on Breaking 3. That seems to be obviously the most common. Then Power 4, well, we're on bows, so it would be Power 3, Flame, Mending, Punch, Infinity, Curse of Vanishing. Now, the first thing I want to do this episode is actually in my inventory, and this is a thing I actually need to. Have I got my Wander the Forest, or is it in there? Oh, it's in there. Okay, so let's get this going and pop it down. Plonk. We haven't really done much with Britannia this season, but we are going to do a little tiny bit right now. Nope, we're going to do it the other way around, and you are going to go in there, sir. Now just do your thing. Shouldn't take long. It's 1 mana tablet, not even a full mana tablet of mana, so that will work things. We are going to do some Britannia. I have got plans for Britannia, and I've got plans for some, well, I think potentially quite interesting mana gen. So yeah, we'll see. Might as well use that because we had them, and we're going to chuck those in. Thank you. And we're going to do that to make 4 mana weave cloth, and we're going to chuck that in, and then we are going to go and do that and that. Spellbinding cloth from Britannia. Now, we also are then going to put you back to there, and we're going to siphon all that back up in there. Let's have a look for. So the spellbinding cloth, I'm just trying to think, what have I got that is enchanted? Have I got anything that's enchanted other than the book? I don't think I have now, other than things that are on. Let me go and get my Lexica Britannia and show you what this is. So, our mystical items, mana weave cloth, no, mystical items, mana weave cloth, blah blah blah. Can be used to move mana weave robes, yada yada, mana weave robes, yada yada, all that kind of stuff. And we can also use that to make a spellbinding cloth. It will absorb any enchantments it comes in contact. Combine the spellbinding cloth with any enchanted item in a crafting table. Remove all enchantments from that item at the cost of some other cloth's durability. And its durability. So in theory we should be able to actually repair said durability back to where did I actually put the can't remember what the hell it was even called. Was it called an anvil thing? No, okay. That's industrial item splitter, blah blah blah, potion brewer. No, I could have. What did I do with that? Did I plug it in over in? I honestly can't remember, you know. I'm not barking up the wrong tree. There is a device. I made the device in this series that repaired items. I'm positive I did. Item repair from Matchery Editions. Yeah. Now what did I do with that? I think you might be over at Alexandria. Alright, well we got this. We should have some books. What I wanted to do is see if that works on books for starters. it doesn't. I mean, it's not the end of the world. But it doesn't work on books. Now, it will work on my elytra. I'm not going to have it work on my elytra. So, alright, well, it was worth a try. I wonder whether it will work on books or not. I didn't know. Let's have a look. How are we doing for rods now? They're going down. And if we go over into here, we should see that we've still got a few books left. Not many, 31. And we've still got a few items in here waiting to be filtered. However, I am going to come over here and I'm going to go, book, give me one of those. I'm going to grab this, we're going to set it to enchanted book, and we are going to ignore MBT, and yeah, it doesn't really matter about damage, but if we put that in here, we should. And the problem is, of course, it's not pointing in the right way, is it? Let me just grab that up a second and have a look. Well, it works, however, I would like... Well, it can do that, it doesn't really matter. Oh, that needs to go back into the system. I know this is the laziest thing you've ever seen. Well, probably not actually. I've managed many levels of lazy. How are you doing? Are you about there now? You are. Okay, that one's full. Now, if I take you with your 3 speed upgrades, so there should be a 4th speed upgrade for starters. Let's get one of them. 4. There we go. There is now. And if I take you and go and place that there now, and then grab you and pop you so you're pointing in, there's nothing there. You're going to have 3 speed upgrades. You are going to ignore MBT, ignore that, and you're not going to compare damage. And it shouldn't take long for me to fill this up with books. And then we can do the same again with that one. Okay. And of course we can take those. Well, hang on. Let's grab those while we're at it and put those away. Boop, boop. Yeah, every mod doesn't always have the answer to the problem, which is why I like mod packs, because you're finding ways to do things with mods that were possibly not even in the intended plans of let me just sprint over there. You know, the original mod developer, and I know Vasky obviously with most of the things has had to nerf so many things. Right, unbreaking, just because one of these is unbreaking. Right, so if I now go and get you and place you down, these are all right. Let's have a look. Power 3, curse of vanishing, bang, and we'll just put that there for a second. So curse of vanishing, I'm going to do, I don't want curse of vanishing, so you know, all we've really wasted is a little bit of juice to get that one. Power 3 I'm also not bothered about, so we'll do the same again. And we'll go in and grab more power 3. And a bit more power 3. You are power 4, and power 4 belongs in, let me just oh damn, that's not going to work either, is it? Let me send those books back over there. Bang, there you go. And then we can come over here, and one of these is power 4. That is power 4. I know you don't have to do it powerful. I can obviously click that. So for example, I can come here and just do that. But at least we can recycle the books round quite easily, especially for those items where, you know, there are vast numbers of spells. What we got in here then? Unbreaking. That's going to be a biggie. Yep. Anyway, I'm going to get on with this. I'll be back in a moment. Of course, the purpose of putting all of these in here is to erase them when you finish with them. That, by the way, is unbreaking. And the reason unbreaking is because this one here is full. There's 64 unbreaking in that segment there. I don't want any more than 64 plus what's upstairs. Yeah, I mean, that would be silly, wouldn't it? So now we can just start getting with these roasting. So we can do those. I'll pull that down there. Now I'm fairly certain roasting is a item we have in the rack, so it is. Excellent. That's still roasting. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so again, back in a moment. Alright, that's the first 3 diamond shulker boxes emptied. There's no doubt some more. And there's a slight issue here. I've got 6 things, but let's have a look at what we've got in here. We've still got many books. We have got no rods, so I know there was no bows because we'd already done bows. And everything has been taken out of there, which means that that must be, I'm just going to quickly sleep, must be the end of that batch of books. Kinda. Yeah, Spartan Weapons has added some enchantments, which means that our system is no longer accurate. Our library has been re-indexed, which is a pain. But yeah, there we go. We are completely item free. We've got loads of books in the system, which is nice. Still got loads of books to sort, however, and I need some signs because we need to add these books to our possibilities. So yeah, these are sharpened is increases damage of throwing weapons. Lightweight is increases the range of throwing weapons. Lucky Strike is fortune looting for throwing weapons. Yeah, it's pretty much what it says on the tin. Sign. Got the lot. And we shall go and just grab the last of the books, I think. So let me just go and do that. And there. Lovely. 1. Oops. The drawback of having an efficient pick. 2. And a 3. I don't know how many trips this is going to take. That's it. Wow, that's good. Good. Right, so you can be taken out. There you go. Yeah, so I'll go and get these done back in a moment. Alright, well, we've sorted all the books, other than, of course, the ones that have come through since, which are all new. Most of these are actually dross anyway. That is going to be dumped, that's going to be dumped, that's going to be dumped. Yeah, that will probably be half, knockback might be kept. But we've got many hundreds and hundreds of books in there now. So, that's good. We'll never want for an enchanted item again. So, yeah, where are we going next? We are going to look at... I'd like some more shulkers, actually. That's just plain ordinary shulkers this time, not... Make me just some... make me some shulkers. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've got a white one, so let me have an orange. And a... We'll go with the blue, because why not? blue, 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 light blue dye. Well, actually, light blue and lapis. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll go with a black one because we can. Actually, no, I need ink, don't I? Be the correct one to do there. Now, the reason these shulkers I want to have about my personage is very simple. We can obviously put things in normally. These are items of normal size. So if I go into my backpack now and go and get all of my charms, or these, which are of course everything to do with cyclic, 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 cyclic. Don't know whether I really need that anymore. We've got plenty of other teleporting mechanisms around. That is cyclic, but that is a really useful tool. That we'd like to keep. That's cyclic. Anything else that we want? No, I don't think so, out of that lot. So if we were to... All my anvils are over there, aren't they? Let me make an anvil. Iron. Thank you. Make me 3 of those. Thank you. I know I'm probably, again, very lazy, but well, why not? And we'll pop that there for now, and then we shall take that, and we shall call you cyclic items. And then we can drop that in the... Oops, hang on. Let me go in there. Right click. And just drop all of our cyclic items in here. Anything else while we're thinking? Nope. And then that can go up like that. Now, black can be tools. And then we can come in here, and that's a tool. Oh, that's a cyclic item. I bet you can't do that, can you? No, that would be too much. That's a tool. I'm going to keep chisels and bits separately because, whilst, oh, that's a cyclic item. Okay. Yeah, see what I mean? This is basically my opportunity to organise my stuff a little bit. Tools. I don't know what else. That's probably it out of all of the things there. But again, we can drop all of those items in there. I know that is a cyclic item, but that's fine. And then we can get, let's do chisel. All right, got everything. Let us take that. My stuff is, I've got cables and duct box, Britannia tools, and cyclic items. And obviously we have to place these. But it does mean we can get in there. In the ender sack, I've also got those. So yeah, we've got more storage than we possibly ever going to use. Right, we need to head over to Olympus, and how much we get done is entirely debatable, but this is me getting a whole load of odds and sods of bits and things done that we needed to get done, and I still really am enjoying this build. There was something else I needed to make actually, but we'll do that maybe next episode. So we've still got the this platform, we've still got the Starlight collector over there. We've still got the nothing's changed here. I am going to use this area for Britannia. I am going to use it for this Chaos Altar, and there are a few. If I just jump in here and get my Astral Tome, for example, and put that up there out of the way, there are a few other things we're probably going to want to look at. We've obviously done. We're going to need to do. Where are you? I've lost you. No, not there. Come here. The only problem with getting back out, we do need to obviously increase our altar size as well, but we are going to want to get into, in fact I can't see, maybe I've not got, yeah, I think we need to go to the next level altar. That's the next thing we're going to need to do. which will give us stuff. So that's the thing that we're going to have to do. We're going to have to upgrade our altar. That will give us a couple of platforms. I think there's a ritual platform and there's the starlight infuser, which we can do now. There's nothing to say it has to come off of there. I mean, it could continue, or we could basically continue a step up here and just mark all of that in. Hello. Not going anywhere near that noisy thing. But that is that. Now we have got, well, we're going to have quite a lot of usage out this way. I was thinking I'm going to do Britannia right over at this side, because I want a fairly big area for that. But yeah, lots and lots and lots to do. Where to put this chaos altar and what to do with it? Yeah, that's a good question. Let's have a think, and I shall be back in a sec. Alright, I need some more marble. We're getting a bit low, and remember we did build this to charge this so we could constantly use the mining mode. But we do need to get over there, and to do that we are going to go and, well, let me get rid of a little bit of that, and we're going to use some of this gunpowder that we've been using for the longest time. If I do that, that should give us 3 stacks. Yeah, that's good. We'll actually, you know, we'll put 2 stacks in there. We'll go grab some more gunpowder. See, I've never really had the need to use elytra much, and it is one of the aspects that I sometimes regret about not playing vanilla as much as I probably should, which is that, you know, we tend to take these things very much for granted, whereas the reality is these things are fun. I'm going to sleep before. Looks like he's coming on tonight. I want to go there, 3,000 blocks away. We could use, you know, end of teleportation and things, but where's the fun in that? Now, one advantage I have, of course, is that I can actually fly using my bat wings or my gem or things. But this, oh, it's raining. Okay, that's why it's dark. This is much more fun. Much more fun indeed, except when it's, of course, it's snowing, it's wet, it's probably not, if in reality you wouldn't want to do this, because it'd be cold and miserable. But yeah, it shouldn't take us that long to get there at this rate. As long as I don't face plant into the first mountain we come to, we should be fine. Whee! And yeah, I've got almost got the structure in. I just need some more marble to get things, then we can start thinking about decoration. Whether we get that done this episode, I don't know, because this episode's me really having far too much fun doing odds and sods of whee. What did we do before we had these things? Probably what? Well, there is a downside, of course, to all of this wonderful technology like elytra, and that is the poor old horse gets neglected. And of course, not just the poor old horse. The anybody remember the carrot on a stick and the pig? All right, you come here. Right, let me just let my superpowers light this place up. In fact, I should probably swap out that, and if it is night time yet, we may be able to sleep. We can. Excellent. So yeah, I'm going to have to mine out a whole load of this with this, and of course it's it's not an issue because we've got this, which is recharging. Is it recharging, or do I need... Intriguing. I thought that was supposed to recharge. Or is it recharging? Ah, maybe it is recharging. Yeah, it has recharged. Okay. Just doesn't do it instantly. Okay, that's fine. I can live with not instantly. Yeah, so I'm going to grab the rest of this marble and I shall be back with you in a bit. Alright, and here we come back to our lovely sky base, which we're approaching a little bit fast. Yeah, so gotta love that Nitrous. I do. Some of the mechanics they add in here. So we got this done, and we've come down here. Now we are actually underlapping this space here, and we're going to have a roof on this. This is going to be reasonably encased. We're going to take some of this glass out, where if this glass overlaps, we'll take it out. If not, we won't. But we did get a nice shulker, just a little bit of marble, not too much really. And yeah, we need that, and that is going to give me a whole load more of that stuff, which we can then pop down and start thinking about what we're going to do with this space. Because at the moment what we've got is a very, very basic, very, very simple circle, which is, you know, kind of in keeping with what we're doing elsewhere. Shoo! What am I going to do here? Good question. I don't know. Well, I suppose we're going to start off with maybe we're just going to bring this all the way around one. That would seem to be a reasonable point. Pop you off. Where's me torches gone? Because until I've lit this up, this is not going to be spawn safe properly. Oh, hello. Okay. And a little bit more of that. So that's a starting point. Right, now where do we go next? Because it's this chaos temple. So I don't want it to be too symmetrical, but I don't want it to be too chaotic either. Yeah, it's an awkward one. Right, let's start off with, let's see, we definitely want these corners here, these to be solid, and those probably to be pillars. So let's go and grab some pillars and come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, not quite like that. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Is it? Ah, yes, of course. That's what I did that was stupid. I was wondering why I was carrying that around. Is that tall enough? I don't think it needs to be vastly high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the same over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same here. Same here. And same here. I'm going to be tall enough. I think that kind of does the trick. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then if we take you and go in here and grab you, then we should be able to convert these over to those, which I don't think we've got enough there, but we'll grab some more out of the shulker in a mo. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, where's my shulker? That should be enough, I hope. And get one of them going, and that will come up here and be like that. Yeah, happy enough with that. Okay, so we're then going to go with, I think, let's grab some of this and do, looks different. And then we'll take some of this and we'll get some of this going. I think that works. And I'm aware that that pillar is on its side. I'm not too worried about that. Because we're going to get this kind of going, and then I'm going to bring in some chaotic elements after we've got the base shape done. So let me just get this kind of add some more detail, and I'll be back in a mo. Alright, well, we've got the basic structure done. It doesn't look very chaosy at the moment, that much is for certain. The chaos altar is going to go slap bang in the middle, and this particular thing doesn't look very chaosy. However, we have got this, which if we, let me just grab something and then we place you over the top, that will be the focal point. And then we've got a whole bunch of these guys, which I'm kind of thinking just place them everywhere in the ceiling here. So, you know, if I'm, because it is chaos, we don't want this to be too ordered now, do we? I've got no idea how many more I've got, but yeah, nicely. That kind of does that bit nicely, and then there's a few more we can probably maybe just bring a couple down over there, and maybe even one there. Right. How's that? What's that? Oh, that's not good. I'll need some illumination there at some point. So we've got the orbs, we've got those in place. We have got these passive chaos things now. I want to do a whole load of chisels and bits down here, and I also want to do a whole load of getting this blended into the landscape and getting the clouds. This also needs let me just very quickly sleep, and we'll continue this next episode, but we should be able to get a reasonable shot in a moment. But first things first, I would like to get another pillar. Now, a few people have suggested that, being as this is Olympus, we don't really need to have these, you know, because this is God territory. This is where the gods live, and therefore why would we have these massive great pillars? And you know, in principle, I agree. However, in practice, I'm going to stick the pillars in anyway. I'm going to need to get a little bit more of that, I think. Thank you. Wow, that is so much marble. Okay, and we shall convert this over. That can become that. Do I want to do some kind of structural work underneath? Very probably. However, this is the start of our chaos altar. I'm going to come out here, F1, we'll get an F7 off, and we'll do an F2, and this is good. This central spire, by the way, this is nowhere near finished. That's going to be huge. It's going to be big and tall and massive. But I did want to get that done. I may even come off of here and at this point bring some steps back up this way, because, you know, it's, why not? Doesn't have to make sense. And yeah, but I think on that note, we'll leave this until next episode. And until then, thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye for now.